Hi everyone, welcome to Family Fort Gaming. My name is B, and I am the main parent on the channel of Family Fort Gaming. And so on the channel, I have decided to start a build challenge for myself and a world that I plan on utilizing in a narrative-driven solo roleplay sort of vibe later on. I thought it would be really fun if each member of the family gave me a prompt on a colony that I would build that I would then utilize later in a narrative where the world would consist of the colonies that I would build, and I would create the narrative based around the prompts that I was given. Since each one will be given to me by a different family member, I anticipate each one being vastly different, to be honest with you. And I'm sure that not all of them, or probably most of them, won't be really in my comfort wheelhouse, but we'll take the challenges as they come. Each one will be a unique build, but they will each have a standard basic set of elements just so each one has a pretty good comparison with one another. The first requirement will be one unique statue or themed build. Number 2 will be 2 job-like or themed community building builds. Number 3 will be residences for the everyday villager. And number 4 will be some kind of animal farm. The first colony set before me was suggested by my wife, and she gave me the task of building an underground miners colony of some kind, which is what you've been watching me clear space for so far in the video. And when I say that it is outside my wheelhouse, I could not be more outside my wheelhouse, because I'm definitely not someone who builds things regularly that are industrial or in any way related to the more, I guess you could say, hard labor tasks that villagers could do. In my comfort builds, I tend to build out underneath the sky. I tend to like to build with things that are colorful and kind of cutesy and sweet. And underground miners were definitely not something that immediately jumped to mind as either of those things. I decided to take the challenge for what it was and try to really think outside the box of my own comfort levels and try to build things that I wasn't used to and things that I have never built before. I don't think anything in this build is something that I've actually had practice building before, and that made it really a lot of fun. So let me show you some of the things that I made in the Ironworks build. So the first thing I decided to work on was the unique structure or themed build of the Ironworks, and I decided to do this by the main light and faux power sources of the Ironworks, and that's through the lava flows. So now that we have a little light in here, I am planning to do some clearing out of some more area, just so that we have the space to be able to build the residential district and a little bit of agriculture back in these little areas. And because I am a lazy farmer, instead of really putting on a whole lot of lights here and just relying on them to take care of all of the mobs here, or going around and killing them myself, I am going to take a cheater's quick way out, and I'm just going to summon some friendly neighborhood wolves and I'm going to let them take care of the problem for me, at least for the skeletons. Yes, my minions, please go take care of my work because I cannot be bothered. Now, I know this won't take care of any of the other mobs, but, well, a girl can dream. So the next area of interest, which is going to be a mining shaft here, is what I am prepping right now. I'm going to be just kind of decorating the little bit of an area here to see if I can get it prepped for the little bit of the lift that I'd put together to go up and down the shaft, theoretically. Now, please remember, this is my first time building a mechanical type build like this, and so if it doesn't look exactly like it is, functional in the space or makes sense, so to speak, well, I guess you will just have to judge me, because I thought it looked pretty good in the end, but I do admit I probably do have a few shortcomings in that regard. But come on, it won't be too bad. Let's go check it out. Okay, so here's how we've gone. Not too bad, right? I think it looks pretty decent. A nice little simple mining lift that's meant to go up and down this spooky red shaft over here. So I decided to try to build this little bit of a winch area based off of a video I saw that used grindstones for the kind of wheels in a pulley system. So I thought that was a pretty good idea, and I decided to implement it here in this little build, and that will polish off the end of this little zone and the first job site related build for this colony. So now that we have the forge vent built on the outside, I'm actually going to take the time to build the inside portion of the vent that will be utilized to direct all of the steam and whatnot out through the top of the vent there. And here I'm going to make a little quench station to quench the weapons and the tools after the smiths and armorers have created them. I'm going to pop little tools in the item frames here. I always think that's a really cute touch on builds when they use items in item frames to kind of give it that 3D effect of things laying around. I'd really love to get that mod that renders them in 3D in the item frames, but that's not compatible with the mod pack I'm using right now, unfortunately. And I'm just going to add a few little finishing touches, and I'm pretty satisfied with how this armory has turned out. This would be the second job-related community area. I've never built an armory before, and I'm proud to put one in the books. Next, I decided to put in some little minor agricultural area. I thought growing mushrooms underground seemed like a pretty obvious answer. So I decided to bedeck this little area out in a mushroom growing zone and pop some cute little mushrooms in. I love tall mushrooms. I think they're the most adorable thing, and it bums me out that we don't have them in vanilla Minecraft. Boop. 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 Ta-da! And this directly influenced my desire to outfit them with a cute little mushroom area. Because mushrooms are the best, and I love mushrooms. They're my favorite mob. So to match the little mushroom area down there, I figured I'm gonna build them a little mushroom enclosure over here. And I'm sure my mushrooms won't mind explosions. Whoops. Whoops. Shh. Shh. It's fine. It'll be done in just a second. I promise. I won't do it anymore after this. Shh. 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 It's fine. Shh. See? All better now. We're just getting some grass. Everybody's gonna be fine. No more explosions. What explosions? There was never any explosions. I don't know what you're talking about. And now the mushrooms have their own cute little place, and everybody's all well taken care of. And I actually even have this cute little feeding trough that I thought was really adorable, and you can actually put the wheat inside the little troughs. And look, it's so cute, and they'll actually come over here and eat it, and I actually just put in like a whole big old stack, because then they will actually just put in a whole little 64 like this, 64 this one, and now they'll make their own little babies without me having to do a thing, and I think that is the most adorable little thing. Look at them! Oh, the brown ones are so cute. I love the red ones too, but just the way the little brown square mushrooms are just so adorable, I can't handle it. Watch out! Watch out! Oh, crap. Oh, it's fine. We've got it. It's fine. Move along, ladies. So with that, we were into the home stretch with residences and little detailing after this. Now I will admit, I am not the most experienced villager house building, but I wanted to give it a go and try to put in some unique little builds here and there along the entryway, along the tunnel that went down into the ironworks. I thought that would be a really cute little touch. So now you can see as you walk down the little pathway here, you go by several little buildings, and look, we have our little villagers here in our armory, utilizing the facilities. And we've got some iron. Now, I didn't name them, but this guy has a great name, R2D2. We've got several great names of bots in our town here. R2D2 is a very classic right now, but I did want to share with you some of the others that were generated recently. Let me come show you. Botville was one of the OG. Boulder was one of the others. But some of the others that came in were Chrome Warmech. He's a big contender. But the big guy on campus is Prime Waste Disposal Android. Yeah, buddies. Ooh, I should probably put a little more pathway right here while I'm standing here introducing you to everybody. Oh, contender in here. Advanced termination device. I don't know. You'll have to vote and tell me which one you think was the best name. Now, I won't lie, I was running out of steam here, but I did find these last little detailing of these cute little industrial looking lampposts that I decided to include in the build along the main thoroughfare here. It included anvils and hoppers and the lanterns and chains. I thought it made a really cute little final decorative set piece that kind of tied everything together. Alright everyone, and we have done it. Are you ready to see the final walkthrough of the first finished colonies of the save file, our ironworks? Here is the backside of the mountain. This is where our vent resides. I think it looks really great with the shaders on and the nice orangey red glow coming out of there. And as you come down the main thoroughfare, you see the lampposts, you see the cute little villager housing, you keep coming down and around. Hey Junkfoot, there's a newbie in town. Another villager house. And that's the only guy that's got windows. I thought the red windows were a nice little touch. Then you keep coming down and you see the amazing little central area with the lava forge tubes coming down on all sides. The armory is off to the right over here. The nice glow of the lava, the quench pit. And right over here you've got your gods.